Hi again, my name is Kate Nicome. I'm a part of the Hartford Foundation's Community Funds team, and I'll be presenting Module 3, Starting Your Town's Community Funds Program. The Community Funds team has divided up the towns that we serve into 8 Community Funds kickoff meetings. You can take a look at our regional map and see how towns are divided up. We will be inviting residents to their town's respective meetings to learn about the Community Funds program and how they can begin implementing it in their town. The kickoff meetings will take place from September through early November. As you can see, the first meeting will be held in South Windsor on September 10th, and the final meeting will be held in Hebron on November 12th. We fully expect there to be questions and ideas that residents will want to talk through as they begin establishing their town's community fund. We want to be sure they know who they can contact, so the Community Funds team has divided up the towns to serve as a point of contact. Wanda, Doug, Megan, and I all work as one team and will ultimately each serve as a resource to you. But we want to be sure you have someone specific you know you can reach out to learn more about your town's process along the way with you. Each community fund will have its own webpage on the Hartford Foundation's website, and your fund's liaison will also be listed there in case you forget. So, what's going to happen at the kickoff events? Residents who attend will expect to learn about the Community Funds program and how to form an advisory committee. They might begin thinking about their individual roles. Do they want to serve on a selection committee? Might they be an advisory committee member? They'll start thinking about who should also be involved. Maybe there are key voices missing from the conversation already that you want to have participate. And ultimately, the goal of the kickoff meetings is to start forming a town selection committee. They'll be able to review the selection committee toolkits provided by the Hartford Foundation, which will help them along the process. And they might plan their first selection committee meeting. I don't want to dive too deep into topics covered at the kickoff meeting since Megan will cover it in Module 4. But after we provide residents with information about the Community Funds program, our primary goal will be for the selection committee to formulate and create a process that will ultimately identify advisory committee members. Many folks who attend the kickoff meeting will decide if they'd like to participate in the selection committee process or not. Since selection committee members can't self-select and serve on the initial advisory committee, they may opt out of participating on the selection committee at the kickoff meeting. The selection committee should consist of individuals who know their community well. They don't have to necessarily be town residents to serve on the selection committee, but the majority of members should be residents. They will want to self-analyze if they think they have a sufficient group to begin the work, or if there are other key voices who are missing. The selection committee will coordinate with the Hartford Foundation for support, resources, and assistance as needed to identify advisory committee members. Once they select an advisory committee member, they should submit the roster to the Community Funds Liaison. And now you'll hear from Megan, who will share about our 4th module.